Oh yeah. So cloudy. All right, guys, today we are looking at the Patriot. This is the gunmetal one, the version 1.2 Patriot, okay? And she is a nice one. 22 millimeter Atty, this guy is. It's made out of 303 stainless steel, okay? And it's really nice. The O-rings on this thing are really tight. I don't know if it's just my gunmetal one, if the polished one is as tight, but I might have to get something to unstickify that. Dual O-rings hold this thing together well, okay? It's got a 24 karat gold plated positive post and 510 connection pin. So it's really good. And I gotta say, this is probably my favorite Atty to build on. It is so good, it's so smooth. I love this thing. Lots of room in that top cap. Lots of room for it to create a shit ton of vapor. I really, really dig it, okay? It's very popular. This thing's been around for, what, about 6 or 7 months, I guess, for sure. And it is awesome. It's probably my favorite Atty so far for busting clouds. Let me hit it. You know what? Drip tip's gonna go. It's got to go. Very nice. Really, really nice, this guy. We're going to take it in, take a look at it, and then come back and chat about it a bit more. But before we do, heat sinks on this guy. They're there, but they're not super effective. That's the only kind of downside to this Atty that I can find. I like it a lot. It's a good looking Atty. But yeah, the heat sinks aren't as deep as, let's say, the Tobe Atty. The Tobe has a lot more room for that heat to dissipate. I still do find that the top of this thing gets hot, especially when I tailpipe it. It gets warm from time to time. Only gripe I got. Otherwise, this thing is boss. It is so good. Let's take it in, take a closer look at it, and then we'll come back out. All right? All right, the Patriot. Patriot's made by Innovape. Comes in this little baggie with a spare O-ring and 1 spare screw. That's it. Comes with this sticker that you can kind of put on whatever you want to put it on. This is the gunmetal version of this. It's kind of a brushed finish gunmetal. It's got the little airflow holes in here. I figured I would show this to you before I started drilling this thing all out. It's got your Patriot logo on here. It looks really nice. It's got your heat sinks up top here to keep it cool. The chamber in this thing is really big. This is one of the best cloud chasing Atties that you can find anywhere, okay? Another neat thing on this thing, the base of it, made in the good old U.S.A. It's got a gold-plated pin on there to help your conductivity, which is nice. Flipping this thing around, it's got 2 O-rings to hold this top cap in place on her. And the posts. The posts are really nice. The center one is gold plated, and then you have stainless steel on the outside. It's got a nice insulator in there. It's got the dark one. If you do get a white one, you probably have a clone, okay? Top cap goes on, and it holds really, really tight. I don't want to put it all the way on, or I'm going to have to He-Man this thing off of here, okay? I might need a mod to pull this off here. Another neat thing that I found was, I don't know if you could see these little guys here. Okay, these are within the posts. Okay, can you see those little guys? Those little guys are in the posts. And what they do is, I'll put one of these in here. I don't want to lose them all. Oh, dropped one. Okay, so the posts themselves, you drop these in. One of them goes in that post hole. Maybe it doesn't. You drop that thing in there, and then it sits all the way to the bottom of the post. it sits right at the bottom of the hole in your post. So when you do put your wire through there and it presses down with the screw, it's pressing against that pin. So you're going to get much better conductivity with these little guys in there. I'm going to try and put another one in here. Kind of a pain. There it goes. The last one. Wow, these things are not easy to pick up though. They're tiny. Put that last one in there. And there it is. They're all in there. The conductivity is going to be great on this guy. So when you put your screws in, the center one goes all the way down, but the other two do not. I'm probably putting the wrong screw in here. Oh no. So when you screw down these, oh no. I don't want to pop out those little inserts right now. I'm trying to do this from behind a camera, so I'm kind of looking around the side. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Where's my screwdriver? That would make that easier. Put this guy in here. And the conductivity is just phenomenal when you have those little inserts in there. So even with the those little pins in there, they don't quite go all the way down. The screws don't go quite all the way down because they're making against those pins. So you know that you're getting proper conductivity and it's going to hit really, really hard. Gold-plated positive post is going to hit super nice. The drip well in this is fairly generous. It's not super huge, but it's enough for a lot of your builds. This is my favorite RDA going right now, the Patriot. Let's take it out and have a vape off of it. I'll probably have these holes drilled out a little bit bigger for the video here. All right, that's it. Innovape Patriot. All right, guys, so that's the up close. What I did on the up close was I filmed it, you know, the first or second day that I got it so that you could see what it looks like stock before I started drilling everything out and putting, you know, 9 holes of airflow on either side. I drilled this out to 1.5 millimeter holes and I put 9 of them. You could probably do with 8. Hell, somebody might want to put 12 of them in there. I don't know. It's your own personal style of vaping. Okay, they do have a newer version of this. It's the version 2, and I looked at it online and it looks really cool. They've taken this Patriot design and kind of married it to a Tobe kind of design with the 3-piece, so it actually has that center sleeve, and then you could just take your top cap off, which looks really, really cool. I would really like to try that out, because if you could take those 2 Addies, put them together, I think it would be just one of the best Addies going right now. And as I'm shooting this video on July, whatever it is, late July, this is my favorite Addy going. It's just sleek looking, it's really nice. Any drip tip you put on this looks good. No drip tip on this looks even better in my personal opinion. Vaping it on the Copper Manhattan, and it's nice. Let me have a pull. Hits well. Hits super well. It's awesome. This is an Addy that I kind of just put a build in. Like, I put my favorite build in it and leave it. Like, I've been vaping the same build in here probably for the last 3 weeks or so, and just I've left it until I pop my coil. It's gonna stay there, and then I'm gonna rebuild it with the same coil probably. It's that good. It's kind of like having your favorite juice, and you know, maybe you put it in a U-can or something, and you know, that's what it is. Or you dedicate juices. I dedicate a coil to this. That's how much I like this guy. Very, very nice. Gunmetal, it does come in a polished finish. You can get a brushed finish. There's also a gold cap for this that you can get that looks pretty sleek if you like gold, all right? So that's pretty much it for my review of the Patriot. It is boss. Definitely pick one up if you're thinking about it, all right? So I'm going to get out of here. I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank all the new subscribers. Like I always say, guys, butt out, vape up, and breathe easy. know your limits and vape within it, and you are going to have a stellar day, my friends. One pull and I'm out, guys. All right, 2 pulls and I'm out.